I don't know what you're talking about, Kate. What's up, Blind Cat? I see you're first. Look at you, man. You are the undisputed champion of being first. There is nobody currently with a longer first streak than you right now with your first streak of 1. Congratulations. You, sir, are the champ. Kate, hey, don't worry. Second place is the first loser. What is going on, Prue Ackerman? Hey, Prue. How are you? What up, Sepulros? Always good to see you. Kate's raging. You'd swear she's from Louisiana because she's raging. If anybody ever wondered, I do not drink sweet tea. It's got to be unsweet. Not necessarily Pure Leaf. This was just on sale for 97 cents a bottle. And if you buy this stuff, it's usually $2 to $3. So at 97 cents a bottle, I bought 5. All right, let me get my phone in order. Good. I'm going to say something ridiculous as a Buffalonian, as somebody born and raised in Buffalo. But I've lived in California, Texas, and Florida long enough to thin my blood out a little bit. It is chilly today. It was like a high of 52. Normally, that's t-shirt weather for me. But in my progressed age and living in California as long as I have, I put a jacket on today. I never would have put on a jacket. Ever. Ever. It was cold. Okay. Oh, XOXO, Poppy.
No, I was talking to the chat.
Oh, you're talking to the chat, so XOXO chat, poo poo daddy.
No, I love you both.
Okay. Folks, listen. I don't know if you know this, but it's Pie Day, and this fat guy loves pie. Did I eat pie today? No.
Daddy,
Yes,
by the
James.
way, we can actually pie people in the face.
Great. I did not have pie today. I will probably not have pie today. But I always am looking for a reason to celebrate. And celebrate I will. So, if anybody goes to our website and looks at anything Super Break, almost anything Super Break, you are going to find a clearance sale. Some of them are ridiculous. Others are fairly on point. I will let you decide what you want, but I'm sure if you like anything that they do, you will like what we just did. And I'm just now reminded to give a couple people some refunds because we've canceled the There Will Be Blood. Probably not going to do many of those anymore. People don't really seem interested in them. So we're gonna throw a bit of a cancel on that. Let me finish. What's up, O'Flarigan? Does pizza count? Sure does. Pizza pie, baby. Hopefully you get pie soon if you want it, or pizza. I'll take either or. I think it's chicken and au gratin potatoes. Au gratin potatoes today. And some corn, because it's got the juice. I think that's what's going to be dinner. I may have turned one of your clips into a green screen to use at my disposal. Just FYI, I don't care. Do whatever you want. This face is for rent. fudge, that was nope, nope, no, no, nope. There are so many levels as to how I would get in trouble for what I just said taken out of context. So that's a hard no. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. And clip. Yeah, I figured it would be. Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe on the internet. Put that there. This is actually supposed to go over here. This goes over here. I was supposed to clean my desk today, but I got sidetracked watching Jimmy murk some dudes on Fortnite.
Second place.
Second place, that's right. Just like Kate.
Who's that? Oh, just like Kate. Oh. I get it. I don't get it.
All right. All right, my desk is clear now. Prue. Prue's like, yeah, I'm absolutely going to take those Bellissimos off your hands. I knew somebody would. So petty. I love it. Or, as my uncle-in-law would say, I love it.
Ahoy!
That's right, I love it.
Ahoy! Like you always wanted. Ahoy!
Or shall I call you Tom? Oh, Tom Petty. You know, living in California, you get a new appreciation for Tom Petty, by the way. Especially the song Free Fallin'. Oh, man, I didn't even set this up. Are you kidding me? I suck at my job. You guys need to raise your standards. Move this here. Move this here. There we go. All right, Prue, are you ready to see what's inside of these last two packs? I know I am. Also, can raise that a little bit. If people on Twitch raise their standards, it wouldn't be Twitch. Amen, sister.
Who's it, sister?
James.
Okay. I forgot.
There we go. There we go. All right. 2023 Bellissimo. Last two packs in the house. Let's see what's inside for Prue. We're going to start off with John D. Rockefeller, the fofo out of the 9-9. We got, uh-oh. Oh, I like that this one's sideways. That's Jorge Washington. That's Thomas Jefferson, everybody's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. And, ooh, some handwriting. Alexander Hamilton. All right, I was getting nervous with the first two printed material, but that is what we was looking for. Well, there we go. 75 out of 99. All right, the last one, the good old number 2. Hey, Chuck Dickens. It's a little upside-down handwriting. Or as we like to call it, the Aussie handwriting. 47 out of 50, MOK. Does he still have a day, or have they taken that away too? He wrote that paper in Australia. Shout out to my Aussie fans. 24 out of 25, too. Nice low number. It's a low number Chuck. Good. I'm glad you loved the dickens out of that one. All right. So just like that, we've sold out of that. It's gone. Never gonna get it again. You just saw the last of it. Almost everything we have of theirs is at a crazy discount. In some cases, 50%. Some cases, 70%. Put this in the Prue box. Hey, Prue, can I send you the Darth Maul ball? Am I assuming nobody's trading for that, or am I still hanging on to it? We lost Lincoln and Washington's birthdays. It's just President's Day. Yeah. His problem was so thick with symbolism. Symbolism is the word you're looking for. Nobody seems to have any. I bet people did forget about it, as a matter of fact. Carlos is like, hey, are you gonna trade me for my Mog Park ball? And I was like, yes. I was gonna wait until WonderCon because, you know, Todd McFarlane is there, and if I can score a McFarlane autograph, that would be a good trade for a Mog Park ball. Or I can maybe get some original art from somebody for a nice trade. There's a couple of artists at WonderCon that may owe me a favor or two. Some might say it's, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, Bobby. Aside from that, obviously, we still have 10 boxes. I'm sorry, 8 boxes. 8 boxes? Boy, I gotta change. Hold on, I have to change our website. I miscounted something. I miscount something. It ain't right. I gotta fix it. Hold on there. There it is. How'd I do that?
Yeah.
With my throat? Hashtag, that's what she said.
That's what she said. Okay, we're gonna have to talk right now.
Hide that. That is sold out now. What else? Anything else? Anything else? Is there no one else? Well, I think we're good. Boop. Surprised how quiet it is here on a Friday. Listen, we've been cold product for a while. It's nothing new. I get it. I'm boring. I'm old news. And I'm okay with that. The true fans are here. And Bickman. What's up, Bickman? I'm kidding, man. Yours was just the first name I saw. I love you. Lots of love for Bickman. I ain't even mad. That was funny. It's all about timing. It's all about... The one thing that I inherently have is comedic timing. So I was not a classically trained actor in the way that, you know, you go to the Juilliard Academy like Val Kilmer. I learned acting through improv. Mine was improv styled. And which is, if you have ADHD, you're an improv artist. You just don't know it yet because nobody's told you that you can do it. But not having a script is way easier for me to perform than having a script. And it's funny because I have legitimate actor friends. I have friends that have been in real actual films. And they watch me and like, how are you doing this without a script? And it's like, my brain constantly sends messages to my mouth. And occasionally, somewhere around my nose, it gets filtered. And I just do it. What up, Brent? How you doing, man? I'm having a good night. I hope you're having a good night. Sapporo's like, well, for once it wasn't me. But yeah, it is. I learned that, and when it comes to improv, timing is everything. That and knowing how to say yes and in about 18 different ways. If you can learn the timing, and if you can just say yes and, you are an improv impresario. It's that easy. You just have to have a brain fast enough to think of things on the spot. Something I am great at. But the downside is I have a terrible memory, so don't ask me to repeat any of my scenes because I don't know what I did in the show yesterday. And listen, Bigman, improv is a lot of fun. Whatever you do, Liz, is what I'm going to tell you. Don't get paid to do it. Once you start taking a paycheck to be on an improv group, it stops being fun and it starts being a job. I was in an improv troupe that 100% of the money we made went to rehabbing the theater, the historical theater that we were in Ocala, Florida. The Marion Theater. I believe it's still up, last I knew, although it's been converted. And it was just a bunch of guys and a couple of girls having a really great time on stage. Went touring for a couple of times and places. We were just having fun and loving just riffing and enjoying to hear the crowd roar and the standing ovations we'd occasionally get. And we were really good. But then there was like, well, we're making enough that we can stipend you and get paid. And then it's like, well, now it's a job. Now it's like, okay, I have to perform for this money. Hashtag American Gigolo. And that is something that changes the dynamic. And immediately the group was like, this isn't as fun anymore with money. So half of us got paid, half of us didn't. Fan Expo in AZ and FL are amazing. Fan Expo depends on the city it's in. Usually they have a decent talent list, though. Oh, you just got dangled. What up, Dangling? How are you doing, man? What you got?
What?
Goods?
Yeah.
Your Rice Krispie treats with M&Ms on them are over there too, and your salt and vinegar chips. What up, man? Crudes, like, you know, the Neolithic Neanderthals, the crudes. You know the crudes.
Oh, the movie.
The
The movie.
Chubby bunny?
Chubby Bunny.
Come here, give me a kiss. I love you.
The Cruz. The movie.
Yes, they know. You can't eat it with the wrapper on. It's not good for your teeth.
You're right.
I love
Hola,
you.
niños, ¿cómo estás?
That's not a garbage. That's my desk. It may look like garbage off camera, but it's not garbage. Oh, yeah. Really see his fingers. Oh, man. Hold on a minute. Look at it. What? Don't touch anything, James. Don't stop touching stuff. Stop. Jimmy. Listen.
Ow!
Did I run over your foot?
Gee!
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. You okay? Hold on. I'm putting the blanket down on this couch. This couch costs more than our house. All right. Still don't touch anything. All right. Oh, there's probably never going to be a There Will Be Blood again. More than likely, There Will Be Bloods are not happening in the future, and we're probably not going to be carrying any Super Break in the future. Nobody wants it anymore. Nobody's interested. So it's all on clearance. It's all on the website, except for In My Hand. That one's not on clearance. Everything else is on clearance. So if you want it, get it. If not, we're going to take it to WonderCon and blow it out. It'll be gone and you'll never see it again. We had about a 45-minute meeting today about the changes to the company. We're going to be going down to 2 nights a week live. We're pretty much done with Super Break. We're going to be reducing the number of mystery boxes we do, and we're just going to be selling direct art, which will be a first come, first serve basis, which should be fun for all of you. And, you know, just generally scaling most things back. Should be fun. Should be super fun. Speaking of super fun, how many days until WonderCon? Dangle, I know you know how many days until WonderCon. Go ahead, Dangle. Tell us how many days till WonderCon. That's right, Kate. 13. I mean, technically, Thursday they're not open. Thursday is just setup. But I will be in Anaheim on Thursday. That is my mustache. Yucky. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't know if I'll be setting up because I can't bring James with me, and I have nobody to watch him during the day, so I might not even be there for setup. I'll be in Anaheim. We might be like a block away, but we'll be sitting in our hotel.
Welcome to my underground lair. You're just in time.
What's up, Paul
Enjoy
Moisland?
the share.
Thank you, Money Mitch, for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Dangle, it's the exact same day as opening day of basketball. Basketball was great. Buongiorno. But I don't know any Italian, which means I know more than you. Buongiorno. Inglourious Bastards was such a great film. I don't care what anybody says. It was awesome. It was fantastic. Does Anaheim know about this? She does. Every year she accepts me with open arms. Are tickets expensive for WonderCon? I just spent $59 for one ticket to Fan Expo. $59 would get you 1 day at WonderCon. Get your badge, WonderCon. Badge prices. I love, okay, yeah, it is $59 for Saturday, $49 for Friday, $42 for Sunday. Weekend passes are no longer available. There it is. Yeah, I figured it's like about one. Almost Guess what, DC? What, Paul Maitland? No, it's not bad. Kate is showing her goose hole. Goose hole doesn't sound good. Goose sphincter, I think, is what we'll go with. Guess what? Goose butt. Goose sphincter, just because I like the word sphincter. Fun fact, there are more sphincters in your stomach than in your butt. Everyone's, get it? Taking a gander? See what you did there. See what you did there, and I like it. Today, I am just slightly more older and older. Oh, that's right. It was your birthday today. Why didn't my alarm go off? I swear to God I had your birthday on my calendar. Look. Of all the things I have on my calendar, somehow, you know what? You know what? I probably did not put it as every year. I probably did it as a one-time event instead of yearly. I've done that a few times where I forget to put yearly event. Hey, do you know it's Paul Maitland's birthday today? Please don't drop the $70 controller. Thank you.
Happy birthday!
Do you want to sing him happy birthday?
What's wrong?
All right, now I have it set for all day, every year.
Okay.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha, cha, cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha, cha, cha.
Happy birthday, dear the Fortnite player. That's a good artist, and he didn't teach me how to draw. Happy birthday to you, Paul.
And many more.
Vení se tu día. I don't make it like a cigar.
See, you don't even know enough Spanish to say happy birthday in Spanish. Scooby-Doo on Channel 2? Are you okay? Excuse you.
Give me.
Thank you. All right, go play your game. Thank you. Don't bite your nails.
Bye, Polly. Whee!
Orders in.
Kiss
Bickman! Oh, Bickman, I have been waiting. I love opening this stuff. Bickman! 2022 Super Glow Inaugural Update Edition. 6 packs of cards, 4 cards per pack, 2 autos per box. Yes, Brock Purdy autographs are in here. So are Marvin Harrison autographs, as well as Mike Tyson autographs. And Haley Cavender autographs, not that she's playing basketball anymore. Pele is also in here, but I'll fight you for the Pele. Bickman, are you ready to see what's inside here? Spoiler alert, yes he is. Oh, bother. Oh, it's just so much worse now. Why are you doing this to me on camera? Well, off camera. Not talking to you.
You talking to me?
No.
You talking to me?
You talking to me? You rub my lamp. You bring me here. All right. Lego! Scuba! And it's not just scuba today. It's scuba and someone else. Carly is with Scuba. Shout out to Carly. She's asleep. All right, don't shout her out. CJ Stroud. That's Jermaine Burton. Last I knew, he was a Bengal. Out of fitty. Booty. There's I don't play basketball anymore and broke up with my boyfriend. Way to go, Haley. Carson decides to come back to college for another year, transfers to Miami, and then his girlfriend dumps him and quits the team. Way to go. Nice job, girl. Oh, there's Jalen Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt, man, what a disappointment. And I don't say that to be negative about this card. This kid had so much talent and either just couldn't make it work at the pro level or the Giants just don't know what they're doing. Listen, it could be a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Burton and Hyatt. There's Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. Your other boy's a Giants fan. All right, first of all, how does that household function? Second of all, good. I want you to get stuff that you want. Justin Ross. Spence Bo. And T-Law. That's Will. Lots of Justin Ross. Spence, that should be numbered, but it's not. Brees. Spence. Mechie. Mac Jones. Oh, well, hey, at least that's a good reason to like him. Put that there, put that there. That's usually how I pick my NCAA bracket, is by who's got the cooler mascot. So, yeah, I get it. I know so little about basketball that I just recently found out they have a line that you can throw the ball from, and you get 3 points if it goes inside the basket. The Niners signed Mac Jones? Good for Mac. I'm glad he's still getting work. Youngest Giants were on, and my now ex-wife said she didn't want to watch because it was the Giants, so he became a Giants fan out of spite. Hey! She's your ex-wife, so I guess that's good. I finished the most recent season, I believe season 3 of Invincible finally today, and boy, did that escalate quickly. I don't know where they're going to go with season 4, but man, they're setting up for a slobber knocker. And I also have to say, this is probably the worst written season of Invincible, with so many plot holes and so many just unrealistic things, even for a cartoon, that I was kind of like, wow, hey, did you proofread any of this writing? Did you think about anything long term? And do you just expect us to suspend all of our disbelief? Not well written, but well executed. You don't like this? I like this. Just a contrarian 8-year-old. My brother Matthew was like that. My brother Matthew was a Dolphins fan in a Bills household. And then as soon as he got old enough to realize that was stupid, he's been a diehard Bills fan. Yeah, I saw that, Dangle. Congratulations. You got Old Man Cup. That should be interesting. I have a distinct feeling that Seattle's going to be drafting another one. And I hope to God they don't draft another running back. I think you have enough running backs. We just poached a kick returner in Laviska Shenault, and a field stretcher from the Chargers. Apparently, Bosa was trying to get Asante Samuel. My friend said he's only 31 at wide receiver. My friend said that he wants like 4 years, $48 million, but he wants like 80% guaranteed money. So that kind of stalled the Bills' negotiation. Oh, I agree. It's not like he's a 31-year-old running back. Valid. This is my I had espresso this afternoon. I had a tea about an hour ago. This is my second and final bottle of tea for the day, and I'm still tired. And I had sugar right before we went on. Do I have any ephedrine? Pseudoephedrine. All right, there we go. Let's see if this works. We'll find out in about a half hour. So for those who are just arriving, clearance sale. Clearance. Go to dcdcollects.com and take a look at all the clearance items. If you bought into There Will Be Blood, you were refunded. Go spend that money on the box that you had a chance of getting, because every single box, with the exception of In My Hand, will be the price or cheaper than what you were going to pay, which is why I made sure everyone got refunded first. Doug said, go ahead, do what you got to do to move it. That, to me, says sell it all fast. Anything not sold will go to Comic-Con and definitely not come back. We sell a lot of Super Break at Comic-Con. Mostly to Jim, my friend, who's a Hollywood photographer.
That was so lucky.
Why is he lucky?
Because he got a chance to go to a Metallica concert.
Well, that's because he's extremely skilled and in high demand.
What does that mean?
It means everybody wants him to shoot their concert. He's a really good photographer. He's shot Metallica. He's done private shoots for A lot of different, like Gibson and Slash, and a lot of stars out here.
I know Stephon Diggs' own number.
Yeah?
Number 1.
Oh. Are you sure it's not 14?
Used to be.
Yep.
Yeah, it's many teams.
When did you say you were going down to 2 days a week? We haven't said exactly when. Probably after WonderCon, I would have to guess. It'll just be Thursdays and Fridays. I will still be here on Wednesdays, but I will be doing clerical work. Shooting pans is a no-no. Yeah, he's really good. Very blessed to have him as a friend. He hooked Jimmy up with one of Slash's personal guitar picks. And his personal guitar picks are awesome. BT dub. Quite thick. I was kind of shocked. I'm just so tired. I just look at your beautiful face. This makes me happy. Brings me joy. Good. That's it. I don't have anything else, folks. It's pie day. Go get some pie.
The Buffalo Bills scored.
Good, Jimmy.
Why good?
Because you're the Bills?
No,
Oh, well then bad, Jimmy.
I'm the Texans.
I wonder if he'll let me sell the Book of Boba Fett tins. I probably should have asked. That would be fun. I wonder what those go for. Book of Boba Fett
Go, the ball,
Tops Tins. 50, 60 bucks?
Good.
Yeah, about 50, 60 bucks.
About 60, 49. There goes.
I wonder if he'd let me sell those for 60 bucks. Excuse me. Probably 65 just because our overhead. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to pretend there's no overhead. What was... Okay, the last time we did that with Lee... Excuse me. How many... Cozy... Chim Chim... Oh, no, that's different. I'm in real time doing this.
Daddy,
Yes, Papa.
CJ Stroud is the worst quarterback.
He's having his moments of difficulties. You are correct.
Yeah, because in Madden, it's impossible.
Sorry, bud. Yeah, I might be able to do that. It wouldn't be today, though. Cooking dinner right now, and then I'm going to play some darts with the homies. I used to be, in my mid-teen years, unbelievable at darts. I was the closing it out in the fourth round of 301 consistently every time. Fifth round if it was double in, double out. I used to play cricket for hours every single day with the buddies. Before I was going to bars for different reasons, I would go literally just to throw darts. I had tungsten dart sets that I had to stop bringing with me because when people saw me open my dart case, they didn't want to play anymore. Yahoo Pool? I learned to play pool from a professional pool player, Denny the Bear Coulter. He was a pretty nice guy. Playing a lot of cricket lately. I like cricket. Robert Kong was professional dart thrower. I didn't know any pro dart throwers, but Denny the Bear Coulter, who was an all right pro, owned a pool hall in Buffalo. I believe it was technically West Seneca. And he was good friends with Jeanette Lee, the Black Widow, who was one of the best female, if not the best female, pool players in history. And every once in a while, Jeanette Lee would come up and hang out for a weekend and do a challenge tournament against everybody, just because she would go visit Denny. Denny was a very nice guy. He actually gave me a Viking pool cue, just because he liked me. He thought I was a lot of fun, and he got a kick out of how I just didn't care. I was a bit of a nihilist. So he's like, if you're going to learn to play pool, you can't play with that piece of... And he like went into his case, and he's like, what color do you like? And I was like, blue. And he got me a blue inlaid pool cue with mother of pearl inlays around it. He's like, here, this is yours now. He goes, don't break it. I was like, okay. It was like $120 pool cue. He said, don't break with it. Break with a house cue. Shoot with this one. Really nice guy. Shout out to Denny. I don't think he's alive anymore. I think he passed a few years ago. Let's find out.
Amari Cooper? Ew.
Doesn't say. He was born in 53. So he would be like 72. Yeah. Don't see anything. I did see, just Googling now, that he was sponsored by Viking, which is probably why he gave me a pool cue. Probably didn't cost him anything. And I easily, in the course of my high school years, between paying for pool, shooting darts, and pumping money into the jukebox, I probably spent, over those 4 years, $8,000 there in the 90s. And I would always bring a gang of friends. I was popular in high school, but not in the way that most kids want to be popular. I was popular. I was what's the word I'm looking for? Notorious? But I always rolled with a crew. I always had no less than 3 people with me at all times. All the time. And they all spent as much money as I did. So we spent some cash there. We brought people.
Oh no!
I used to get into fights, and I would take people outside, and Denny would watch me beat the hell out of them in his parking lot, and then wouldn't let them back in. He liked me.
So far away.
I know, right? Jim WonderCon is so far away. What up, T-Bone?
Yes, Mixon.
Joe?
Joe Mixon did a running all the way to the straight, and I'm playing against a pro player. Look at that. All the way. And it's a first down.
Good.
First down, no flag, 14-0.
Are you playing against a real person?
Yes, I'm
Are
playing
they
against
cheating?
Online too.
Yeah.
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 It kind of seems like they are.
They are.
Like,
Madden, there's like 4 plays that are impossible to stop, and players just use the same 4 plays over and over again.
that's what I kind of use.
Yeah.
Because I choose a play and I'm like,
Yep.
let me think the first.
That's why I don't play with humans. They're all cheaters, and
I'm not a cheater.
I know, but I don't play against you. I'm just saying I don't play against humans because all of them cheat. There's no point.
Cheat, so
Good friend has a really nice man cave, super nice pool table, high-end cues, 3 TVs, really nice horsehair dartboard, high-end darts, 4-person custom, 1-up arcade, liquor cabinet stocked with booze. They don't even drink because they just love their friends. Hey man, I'm down. All base cards, T-Bone.
we're not passing.
Yeah, we had so I worked a long time ago, probably 15 years ago. I worked in a factory making desiccates, pharmaceutical grade desiccates. And I was first shift, or well, not first shift, but I was midnight to 8. Depending on where you work, that's either first shift or third shift. I worked the union job I had, first shift was considered 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. But we called first shift
No!
the balls to 8. And one of my coworkers that was in I was a compounder. I would make the stuff that goes in the packets. So one of my friends in compounding had a bar set up in his garage. It was literally, you couldn't fit a car in there because he built a full-size bar in his garage. And it was awesome. If that job didn't suck ass, I probably would have done that job forever just to be hanging out with Kevin at his bar. But that job was awful. I saw somebody lose the tip of their finger, and I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, they were breaking rules and going against OSHA, but we were kind of encouraged to do that off the books. You just couldn't say, oh yeah, we're told to stand behind this safety equipment and stick our hand in there to move stuff around. But we weren't allowed to say that. So he was doing as he was told and lost the tip of his finger. It was still inside the glove. And the glove was mixing still. It was an industrial mixer. A side tilt mixer. Spoilers, industrial mixers do not break for humans. They keep going until you turn them off.
Intercepted.
Good, Jim. I'm proud of you.
Oh my god. I barely got touched on the foot and then I just got tackled.
I know.
Like, Madden isn't real.
No, the physics of Madden are way off. They have linebackers that can jump 15 feet in the air and intercept a pass that is 10 feet over their head.
They can glitch.
I know.
We're losing. Houston, Texas. Stroud should be drafted.
Yes.
Josh Allen should be in.
That's all, folks. That's it. That's all I got. I have explained everything. I have shown you everything. There is a whole lot of nada remaining today. Today is a nada day. What's going on? How are you doing, Hellbolt? Love you, man. I hope you're well. Nor do Japanese train doors open for no one. Many have gotten squished. I swear every time in some old football game, if the announcer started to say he could go all the way, you would get tackled every time. It was usually he could go all tackled. Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Can I stay home tomorrow?
Yes. Actually, I think we're going to Stephen Maddie's tomorrow. I know. But there's no school tomorrow. It's Saturday, dude.
And then it's a weekend.
And it's Sunday, and there's no school. And then Monday, definitely school. And Tuesday, school. And Wednesday, school.
Wait, tomorrow's school?
No, I just told you that. Are you not paying attention?
Sorry, yeah, what?
Come here, spankings. Put your butt cheeks away.
Let me guess, it's called
Scheming the next move. Good, man. Scheme that next move. I will tell S&M High. When is spring break in California? The 2nd and 3rd week of April.
Bonk! Yes!
The hell is this? It is the 14th to the 25th. You started this week? Oh, man. Spicy. Yeah, I believe it's the 14th to the 25th.
Daddy, Kincaid should be drafted. He's terrible. He's good.
Again, those who are just joining us, 5 people have popped in. There is a clearance sale, thus the title. There is a clearance sale. I would go look. One item already sold out instantly, and another one that hasn't sold in a while is sold, so you may want to look. Had to get grades in today, and the emails of tears are endless. Blind Cat, I'm assuming you are a professor, because I don't know what you do for a living, other than be professionally awesome. You are a high school teacher. I didn't know that. I had no freaking clue. Are you general studies or are you a specialist? See, Sepulros literally knows everything about anybody that you can find information on, and he didn't even know that. And Sepulros is Mojo. If you know Marvel, you know who Mojo is. Sepulros, in my mind, Mojo. He's a really old student. Oh, you teach game development. See, I didn't even know you could teach that in high school. Did know that he had a school-related job. Blind Cat, you would have hated me. I was the student that teachers hated. Not because I was a bad kid, but because I was smart. I was smart enough to know that homework is busy work for you to do until your parents come home. I knew that the punishments never fit the crime. And I knew that half of you did not want to be where you were standing because all of you wanted to do something in a professional field, and half of you didn't make it, so you decided to teach. Now, I know you don't fit into that category, Blind Cat, because I've seen you develop games, and I know you know what you're doing. But I had a math teacher who wanted to be a professional mathematician and just wasn't smart enough to be a professional mathematician and took it out on us every single day. Guy was a jackwagon. Mr. Schmidt, Orchard Park High School. I'll call him out. I don't care. He's probably dead. Teachers hated me because I would point out the hypocrisy of everything. I, at age 17, would tell them that I can see behind the screen. I know that this is terrible for you. So they hated me in return because they knew that they couldn't be like, oh, permanent record. I know the permanent record's not real. It doesn't matter what I scored in class. If I take my SATs and score high, I'm going to college. That's exactly what happened. I like my smart students. I'm the teacher where I say back to them, well, we all play part of this game, so effing deal with it and get back to work. Yeah. Those are the teachers I respected. I had a teacher, he was my psychology teacher.
What's a psychology?
Jimmy, I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, but I'm older.
And his name was Mr. Ferguson. His nickname was Tad. It's Theodore Ferguson. Tad Ferguson. Tad was awesome. He smoked cigarettes and played guitar. Mr. Ferguson had me in psychology. And no matter what the topic was, I always played devil's advocate, even if I didn't believe in it. Just because I hated the other students who would just take the easy Nietzsche or Freudian answer to everything. So I always devil advocated. I never did homework. I didn't write my thesis. I didn't care. We didn't have any testing in psychology, just your thesis and your class participation. And my final grade in that class was a 26. A 26. That was 25 points for showing up every day and 1 point of extra credit for being for participating. He said that was the happiest he's ever been giving a kid a 26 because he gave me 26 out of 25 points for participation. And then we went on to like literally hang out after school, after graduation, smoke cigs and go to concerts. Awesome dude. Really cool. He was very anti the man, very anti-establishment. He was very anti-fascist, and he was very vocal about those things. He really didn't like the school, but he did it because it paid bills. And he knew that he could change the mind of students if they listened to what he was saying between the words he was actually saying. Yeah. He would tell us, hey, I'm going to a concert this weekend. I can't invite you guys, but if you go, I'll be there. Or he's like, hey, our band is opening up for so-and-so. We were both at Weezer and Atari Teenage Riot back in 1995, I think it was. It's either 95 or 96. It was when Weezer's only album was the Blue Album. And I bummed a cigarette off of him, and it like made my year. That was also the concert that I heard Killing in the Name of the first time and became an instant Rage Against the Machine fan. Makes me think of a time or culinary class went to go see the movie Waiting in theaters. It's not official, but I'm going to this theater on this date and time. Sapporo's, that was our high school senior trip for Canadian studies. Yes, we had Canadian studies. He had our parents, Mr. Roberts, I believe, was it Roberts? I don't remember his name. Never mind. Mr. Teacher was retiring that year. It's a Batwing. He had our parents sign a Beauty and the Beast, or no, it was Phantom of the Opera. He had us sign a permission slip for Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, Daddy! We have a band on Monday. You had to sign it.
Oh, okay.
Monday's the last day. We're going to Rio del Sol.
Okay.
Just to see a random silly band.
What's the band?
I think Nazis band group. I don't know, but it says on the permission sheet.
Okay, I'll look. And we get to Canada because our class trip was to go to Toronto. It was the greatest freaking field trip in history because two of us were 19 years old. And he said, if you're 19, I can't stop you from drinking. There's 26 of you and only 2 chaperones. And I happen to be friends with one of the 19-year-olds, and we got knockered. We got so hammered. I was 17, so hammered off of Molson Triple X. And then we woke up hungover as all get out. And he's like, spoilers, we're not going to Phantom of the Opera. We're going to go see this new play called Rent. And I believe it is very important that you all see it. If you want to see Phantom of the Opera, we'll take you to Pantages Theater. But the rest of us are going to see Rent. And I got to see Rent with most of the original cast because the Broadway cast did a couple of shows in Toronto before they had the touring cast take over. So I saw Rent when Rent was new in the 90s. And it was all during a school paid for field trip, hungover. Yeah. I'm pretty sure 9 months after that field trip, one of the girls had a kid. Though I can't confirm that it was that exact night that that happened. But from the pictures, I think it was.
Welcome to my underground lair. You're just in time. Enjoy the share.
Hey, Dangle! 26 months! Have a good weekend, buddy. Take care, be safe. 26 months, that's a long time. That's a long time. Thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, those were good times. I told myself after that field trip that I wanted to be a teacher just so that I could do that. And then I found out that you really can't do that and you get in a lot of trouble. But since he was retiring at the end of the school year, he didn't care. So about them comics, I'm glad you asked. Tuesday, we're going to be evaluating our next run. Got to be some kind of record. You're going to have to look at Scoobs and Don and Carlos for that one. It's almost 3 kids, Dangle. You have to explain it in child terms to Dangle. That's like 3 children, Dangle. 26 months. 9 months times 3 minus 1. That's Irish triplets. Did you just say, what about those comments because Kate isn't here? Is that why you said that? Kate's gone, so how about them comics? You're at I think you are at 63 months. Hold on, I think I can click on your name and find out, right? Can I confirm or deny? Excuse me. This channel didn't exist for that long. Yeah, but he's been watching me since my first ever stream. Literally the first ever stream at the other place 5 years ago. But yes, Dangle, I think you have subbed every month that we have been in business on this stream. Oh. Yeah, Blind Cat. Doug is going to be up here on Tuesday, and he is going to Zoom Trevor with a list of all of the books, and I think we're going to put together a quick hitter of either 5 or 10. I think it's just going to be signed books, not remarked. For like, I don't know, 100, 125 a pop, whatever it is. Probably 100 usually. And I know a lot of those are coming with us to the con. Because some of those are getting graded and pressed. I do know that factually. We talked about it today. I actually need to take time and dig through my stuff to see if I have anything that I need graded. I shouldn't say if I need. I know I do. I need to pick out which ones I want to do. Message you and Loose Lip Sync Ships, that's correct. Yeah, there is actually, you're probably watching the same one that I am. Shopping, auctions, tomorrow. Oh, it's definitely it's the Simpsons one for Shizzle. Yeah, I have a couple of items I'm looking at in there, but I know for a fact it's not items that you're looking at because I have very eclectic taste, and I want some weird stuff. I'm into that weird stuff, man. I want that weird stuff. There are 2 cells that have Willy in them. 3 cells that have Willy in them. I am going to see where those fall in the grand scheme of things. I am a huge fan of Willy. Oh, technically I see there's a 4th one, but he's in the background and that's not good enough. I want my Willy in the foreground.
So we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore?
Sephoros. Ha ha. Ha ha. There's me Willy. Boop. Heck yeah. Ooh. Me likey. Me likey. Yeah, I knew ours would be different. Ooh. Scheisse. All right, let me get back to. If you know what I mean. Why wouldn't it be? It's all the same production company. Speaking of that pinball machine that they have there. Grace me up, woman. That is like my favorite episode. This bulging muscles. Oh man, hold on. Let me see. I gotta see a still of that. Hold on a second.
Lunch late.
Why'd you do that? Don't do that.
Lunch lady Doris. Have you got any grease?
Yes, yes we do.
Then grease me up, woman!
Okie dokie.
Yep. How much would I pay for that cell? Probably more than my wife would let me. There's nary an animal alive that can outrun Grease Scott. What does this say? I am a huge fan of Willy. It's just the silence. Oh, technically I see there's a 4th one, but he's in the background and that's not good enough. I want my Willy in the foreground.
So we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore.
Sephoros. There's me, Willie.
I love Willie. Can I see that?
No.
No.
Hey, put your shoes on
Why?
because we're gonna go soon. Go see mommy.
I don't want to.
Don't tell her that. It'll break her heart. Go put your shoes on. Go clean up what mess I'm sure you've probably made.
Oh, actually, oh my god!
That's what I thought.
Look at these trash on the floor that I'm gonna eat.
Okay, thank you. Good, you should. Sure, Kate will have fun with that one. Yeah, she's creative. She sent me 4 of the clips privately. She's like, I'm gonna green screen this one. One ended up on Instagram? Probably. Hey, listen, you guys can clip the crap out of this and use it. I don't care. I put it into the Etherverse. Pinion Paint started following you. Oh, thank you, Pinion Paint.
Who's that?
You know who she is.
No.
Sure do. She follows me now.
Does she know you?
She does.
Me?
No.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Oh, the Australian? She an Aussie?
She is an Aussie.
Oh, good, mate.
All right, folks. Last call. You too, Hellbolt. Love you, man. Last call for clearance items.
But do you have any... Does she know Arnold?
It's Arnold Palmer.
Let's go, do you have a, nail clipper?
I do.
Here.
Do you have, let me see, what do you need clipped?
This is like, off the blanket on here.
Did you bite this?
No. I don't know.
Yeah, you did, buddy. Don't lie.
I'm not lying.
Stop biting your nails. It's so bad for you.
I'm not.
You just did. You just admitted to it, honey. That's awful, honey. That's really you. We're gonna talk about that off camera. Okay, go clean. Scuba said he'll see you at WonderCon. All right, let's get to some sumo. Man, there's so many great people streaming today too. No, T-Pain is currently not streaming. All right, Blanket. I wish you were going too, Hellbolt. All right, folks. Next week, we may have a new item, a comic book item, basically built strictly for Blind Cat. So keep an eye out for those. I love each and every one of you. So please do me a favor, take care of yourselves and each other so I can see you next week. Should be a ton of fun. We are gearing up for the con. I am excited. You should be excited. Jimmy's excited. Take care. Be safe. We're going to watch some sumo now. And know that DC loves you.